How you guys doing? This is Mr. Gigi. I'm out of Kansas City, Missouri. How you guys doing? Just want to give you guys a quick tip. As I get tons of phone calls, emails, text messaging, Facebook messaging, Snapchats, and all that stuff about advice about wholesaling. So, one of the quick tips, to kind of leverage how much more money you make and to get more leads is, in my opinion, it's just my opinion. If you're first starting out or whatever, I try to advise you guys. If you want to, you can do this. If you don't, you don't. But here's my advice. When you're first starting, I see a lot of the wholesalers like in the Midwest where I'm at. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. And what they'll do is they'll aim for like hood houses. And what I mean hood houses, I'm talking like houses with like, ARVs. ARVs stand for the after repair value. So they aim for houses that got like $30,000 ARVs, $60,000 ARVs. And what they end up doing is they don't either get them cheap enough or they need too much work. So let's just keep it straight to the point, man, that if it needs too much work, it needs too much work. And you can't just make it out of a deal, especially if it needs too much work and there's not enough room for the other investor that you're going to flip this contract to actually make money, So what you want to do is you want to try to aim for properties, in my opinion, in nice areas, preferably something over 125,000 or more, and simply put your targeting marketing over there. The spreads are bigger and fatter, and that's where you get at least anywhere between $5 to about $30,000 a pop per deal. Now, it depends on the repairs, number one. Number two, it depends on the ARV, after repair value, if you guys done your numbers correctly. And I say continuously, and I say it again, do not get the house under contract for what the seller wants it for. No, you get it under contract at the point where the numbers that you need to be at. I don't care about the sad sob stories that the seller tells you. I don't care if they cop a little attitude, whatever. When it all boils down to it, you got to get the numbers down so darn cheap to the point that there's room enough for you to make money. The flipper you're going to flip it to, or buy and hold guy you're going to flip this to, I'm sorry about that, you're going to flip this to, they're going to go ahead and make money and have room for repairs. So if they're going to put in a tenant or they're going to put in a buyer, then they can actually do that. You understand that? So anyway, I thought I wanted to share that information to you guys. Please click like on this film if you guys like it, and also share this information. I'm going to try to put up more videos if I can, and, try to go on YouTube a little bit more often as possible, because I've been getting so many phone calls for like months and months, and they've been like, well, Mr. Gigi, why don't you just start your own YouTube? Or, Mr. Gigi, man, you put out so much information on the phone, man, and in person, why don't you just start it? So I've been pondering about it, so I say, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Like I tell you guys, like any other investor would tell you guys, I personally do not know everything. Wholesaling and the zero down structures on how to purchase property zero down, right, are the structures that been out way before I started this stuff, way before it. This just so happened to be something that I learned and I caught on to, thank God, to the internet, YouTube, and also creating relationships with other investors and cash buyers. And I just took it and ran with it. That's all I did. I took it and typically ran with it, so I can actually create financial freedom for myself, spend more time with my daughter, and do the things I want to do, and not necessarily punch a clock, not necessarily have to go to a job anymore, or have to put myself in a situation where I'm actually dealing with bosses, supervisors, or any crap like that. Nobody want to deal with that stuff. Punch in, punch out clocks, none of that stuff. So, but anyway, I'm out in Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm telling you guys, please, if you're new to wholesaling and still trying to get more information, make sure that you guys, do your research, and educate yourself a little bit. Once you educate yourself, do your research, then take action. Don't procrastinate. Don't think about it. Don't let your family, your people think about it, talk you out of it, so then you can keep thinking. No, go out here and do it. If you seen me personally making thousands of dollars. You guys see me on Facebook, YouTube, different things like that, flashing checks, you know, and actual cash, you know, because anybody can flash a check, but when somebody got cash in front of them, money talk. Shit, I don't care what anybody say, money talk. So anyway, you know, what I'm saying is that if you go on YouTube and if you go on Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, you know, or Snapchat or any social media site, if you see somebody, multiple people bragging about the same thing, changing lives and anything like that, right? People showing checks, people crying, changing families' lives, right? Flipping these houses, no money down, no credit though, no experience, and they're not using a wrench or a tool to do these houses, and they don't have a real estate license. They're not using any type of prior experience they had. If they're actually doing it, something should click in your head. Something should click in your head, man. This shit is for real and this shit works. I'm going to say it again. Excuse my language, but hey, this shit works and this shit's for real, okay? All right? So I'm going to tell you guys, all you procrastinators out there who made all the excuses about I got to continue to work and I got to continue to do this and continue to do that, but yet you want to make money in this, dude. Make time for what you want. You know, if you really want something in the future, if you really want something right now, make time for it. If you can make time for that job and you can make time to spend time with your kids, make time to spend time with your woman or your husband, your girlfriend or whatever, boyfriend, whatever, right? You know, if you're same sex, you know, your significant other, whatever. If you can make time for those different types of things, you can make time for this business, okay? All right, you can make time for this business. You have to evaluate what's important for you. What's more important and what's a priority? You making this business priority or not, you know? Now, like I said, some of you guys don't have a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of or whatever, right? But you can do this business with no money out of your pocket, no credit. There's a lot of free sources out there. You know, just to give you examples, you can go, call up people on Zillow, Craigslist, Redfin, you know, different things like that. You know, Realestate.com, different things like that. For salebyowner.com, just cold call these people and start making offers. That's just some of the methods that I'm naming. I do know a few other methods, but once you start spending the money, that's where the real chunks of money come in. That's when the serious chunks come in. You know, you want to start with no money, then once you get some money, use that money, reinvest into your advertisement, your marketing, because you got to have leads to come in weekly and daily. Weekly and daily, okay? Just weekly and daily. As long as you got leads coming in of motivated sellers and buyers, you're always going to have a business. Without leads, you don't have a business. Ron LeGrand, go to his channel. He said the same thing, you know. So, and if you also too, you guys seen I launched those 16 videos. So to name a few, you know, go to some of these channels that I'm gonna name to you guys, because these guys have terrific content. Got me to where I'm at, where I'm financially educated and fortunate to do this in wholesaling and zero money down investing. And that is, you want to go to number one is the Flip Man. Go to the Flip Man's channel. He has terrific content. You want to go to Wholesaling INC with Tom Crow, Cody Highfine, Brett Daniels, and the whole tribe. They got too many dang on testimonials for you not to do this, you know. Antonio Edwards, he's another one, you know, always giving out great and free content. This stuff is free, y'all. This stuff is free. You can go to Scott Jelinek from the Master Investors Academy. You know, they're based out, I think, Virginia. But go to their YouTube channel, type this stuff in, look these people up, and watch some of their videos. You know, and then also Steph Davis from Flip This Wholesaler. She is a fabulous one. I like a lot of her videos. She put out so much content. It's crazy. Don't sleep on the old videos that each of these people have. The old videos are just as good for today, you know, today's marketplace. So, but anyway, you guys got to take action. There's too much free information out here. Back in the day, you know, there used to be a lot of old heads that want to withhold the information so then you can be broke, you know, which is crazy, you know. But in reality nowadays, the information is out there now, you know. They can't hold and hoard the information so then they can stay rich and you can stay broke. You know, there's no excuses, you know, or stay working a job, you know. So, but anyway, think about it, you guys. What's going to be your fruition? What do you want to do with your life? You know, and me, I don't want to work a job no more. You know, I don't want to punch a clock or anything like that. I want to spend more time with my daughter, make sure I got money in the bank, money in my pocket, and also too, have some strong credit. So yeah, because eventually, even though your credit may be crappy right now, you're gonna want to use real estate to leverage yourself to either repair your credit score, or also to use credit though in other means though to buy some type of real estate or to hold on to it in the future. But right now, just focus on getting properties with no money down and no credit, using wholesaling and the zero down structures to actually do this. Also too, and go to Joe Crump and Ron LeGrand. Yeah, Joe Crump and Ron LeGrand, they actually teach the zero down structures, especially Joe Crump. He specializes in the zero down structures, zero down hierarchy. And Ron LeGrand, he talks about a lot of lease options and going after pretty houses in very nice areas. And that's why I like going after pretty houses, nice areas, very, very low crime rate. There's some crime, but very, very low, right? And houses is at least over 125,000 or more in my market. It's right here in the Midwest. I actually have access to both Missouri and Kansas, because we're in Kansas City, Missouri. So, but anyway, please like, share, comment on this. You guys take it easy. I'll try to put out more content if I can. I'll talk to you later. God bless you, and good luck on your real estate endeavors though, and share this video with your loved ones and make somebody else's day. Talk to you guys later. This is Mr. Gigi, Kansas City, Missouri. Peace.